Hummus is a delicious dip that so many of us buy at the grocery store. But guess what? It's so easy to make at home. You should be making it yourself. I bet you'll like it better. You can absolutely use canned chickpeas to make hummus, but I really think it tastes better if you start with dried chickpeas. This is what a dried chickpea looks like. You just have to have a little planning. Put these in cold water and let them sit on the counter overnight to soak. Then the next day, drain them. They'll look like this because they will have absorbed liquid. So I've put these already into my pan. They've already soaked. Now I'm going to add 6 cups of water. And I'm going to add a teaspoon of baking soda. The baking soda is a little tip for you there because when you add baking soda, it speeds up the process of cooking chickpeas. It's easier than you think. Most chickpeas, depending on their age, could take 40 to 45 minutes. With the baking soda added, it'll be just about 20 minutes. So we're going to turn that heat on. We're going to let them come to a boil. There may be some foam there. You'll just scoop that off and you're going to let them simmer until they're tender. So once they've been simmering for about 20 minutes, give them a little test here. Remember, they're hot, but they should crush underneath your finger. Perfect, ready to go. So let's drain these. I'm gonna use a food processor for this because that's the easiest way to get the smoothest hummus possible. We're gonna put the lid on and I'm actually gonna engage the blade before I add the garlic. That way, the garlic will come in contact with the blade and get chopped up instead of getting stuck underneath the blade. We're gonna use as much garlic as you want in your hummus. I'm not a big fan of garlic. I use 1, maybe 2 cloves. If you love garlic, go for 4. So once that garlic's chopped up, let's add our warm chickpeas. This is where if you are using canned chickpeas, you're gonna drain your cans of chickpeas and then you're gonna add the chickpeas just like that to the food processor. Now this is going to blend the chickpeas together and it's going to be rather dry. So once it starts to clump up, that's when we're going to turn it off and start adding the rest of our ingredients. So what are those other ingredients in hummus? First of all, very important is tahini. Tahini is actually sesame seed paste, and you can find it in the grocery store, usually with all the other butters, like peanut butter, almond butter. You'll find sesame butter or tahini. We're gonna add that while the food processor is moving so that everything incorporates really smoothly. We're also gonna put in a squeeze of lemon juice while the food processor is moving so it incorporates nicely, and then we'll season and taste it again. We'll have to wipe it down a couple times. Oh, it looks delicious already. Now we just need to add enough liquid and oil to get it to the consistency that we want. So again, with the food processor running, we're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And then we're gonna add cold water. That's really important if you've cooked the chickpeas yourself. If you're using canned chickpeas, just go ahead and add regular tap water. One more quick look at it. Looks great, but here's the thing. If you want really smooth hummus, you need to let this food processor do the work for you. So you need to put it on and let it go for about 5 minutes. No joke. So after a good 5 minutes of processing, let's turn this out into a bowl and get ready to serve it. Smooth that hummus. We're gonna drizzle some extra virgin olive oil on the top. We're gonna put a little bit of paprika as a garnish, a little bit of parsley, add a few pea shoots, maybe some radish sprouts on top in the middle. So pretty. Look at that. That's hummus to be proud of. Serve it with some pita chips, some celery stalks, any kind of crudité, and you've got your own homemade healthy snack. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more of the basics, click over here. If you'd like to see everything I used in this recipe, click over here. And if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for more basics, put them in the comments section below.